Because Successware resides on your hard drive, it's crucial to make sure that your backup is going to a different location. We don't want your Successware data to be backed up to the same drive it's installed to. In the case of a hard drive crash or a severe power surge, we want to make sure that your data is protected on either some sort of external drive or cloud storage such as Dropbox. To set your backup preference, click on the Successware menu and select Preferences. If you're on a PC, this option will be under the File menu. You'll see here on the left-hand side I have an option for Backup. Click on Backup, and this is where you can set or change your backup destination. At the very top, my backup file destination is blank, indicating that my backup is not going to some kind of external drive. To change this, I would click on the Select button. I have a jump drive connected that I've named SW Backup. You can name the drive whatever you want. Once you select your external drive, just click Open. There's a box below that says Use Log File. The log file is like a backup in between backups. Between your scheduled backups, all the data you do, all of the data entry, all of the modifications will be saved in the log file. In the case of a severe power outage or hard drive crash, we'll be able to restore additional information. Down below is our automatic backup schedule. This is where we can set what day, how often, and what time the backup runs. If you're in Successware on a regular basis, I highly recommend setting the automatic backup to run every 1 day. You can set the backup to run at whatever time you want. I'll go ahead and set mine to run at 4 p.m. Every 1 day at 4 p.m., Successware will automatically back up my data. It doesn't interrupt anything you're doing in the program, so you can be in the middle of entering an order, the backup will still run. Once you have your destination set, the day and time that your backup will run, all you have to do is click OK to save your changes. Now you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, I have a little window that popped up letting me know the backup was running, ran through really quick. I have a little alert on the right-hand side, don't worry. All it's letting me know is that my backup ran successfully. It's letting me know there aren't any errors and when the automatic backup will run again. If you ever need to run a manual backup, let's say you did a lot of data entry, entered a whole group of orders, or maybe imported a prospect list. To make sure that that information gets backed up immediately, you can go under the File menu, and down towards the bottom we have an option that just says Backup. Rather than waiting for your next automatic backup, you can run a backup at any time you want. You'll see it runs through quickly and just lets us know again when the backup ran and when it's scheduled to run again. If you ever want to confirm your backups are going to the right location, simply navigate to the drive you're sending your backups to, and you can see the files here. The file with a bracket, a number, and a .4bk extension, this is my backup file. The file above, named successware.journal, that's our log file. That's the file that's recording all information in between our scheduled backups. If you need any help resetting your backup or checking on your backup preferences, never hesitate to call or send us an email. Anyone here is happy to help. Always look at the created dates and times of these files to make sure that you always have a current backup file and that it's going to some sort of external source. Again, we have people setting up their backup to run to Dropbox. That's working out really well. Or you can have it going to some kind of drive that is connected to the computer that you have Successware installed on. Even though the backup runs automatically, it knows when to run, how often, and where to send your file to, we still recommend that you check on this information on a regular basis. Maybe every couple weeks, at very minimum once a month, you want to navigate to the external drive or navigate to Dropbox, and again, look at the created dates and times to make sure that they are always current. We never want you to be in a situation where you experience a hard drive crash and then have to worry about if you have a current backup of your data.